Sega.
Hi, I'm Jeff Beckham, Associate Brand Manager at Sega, and I'd like to welcome you to the 12th and final part of our training series for Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. In this video, we will cover Brad, Go, and Kage. Brad Burns is a ladies' man, kickboxer, lover, and fighter. Brad is known for his hard-hitting elbow and knee strikes intricately woven into a dance of sways, slips, and ducks. Once he's found his rhythm, he can be hard to stop. Brad's rapid double jab consists of two rapid high jabs. While it's not his fastest standing high attack, the two attacks are uninterruptible and the options afterward are quite powerful. Since the two jabs are uninterruptible, the earliest your opponent can react is after your rapid double jab has ended. However, Brad has a number of interesting follow-up options which we'll explore now. Firstly, the rapid shot upper will counter-hit any regular attack your opponent may attempt after guarding the rapid double jab. You'll notice the yellow flash as Brad counter-hits all attempts by the opponent. If you see this, then follow up with the guaranteed rapid combination. This is an easy-to-perform knockdown combination guaranteed on both normal and counter hits, provided you're able to confirm the hit in time. If the opponent guards the entire sequence, then Brad is placed at a heavy disadvantage, providing the opponent with a guaranteed attack, so it's really important to check that hit. Another great option after the rapid shot upper is to go into the phasing hook. What makes the phasing hook particularly powerful is that, in addition to the guaranteed damage, it turns the opponent sideways and leaves Brad with a high advantage. In this situation, the opponent must guess between a number of options. Firstly, if the opponent just decides to stand in guard, then Brad's standing punch is guaranteed since the opponent loses additional frames before they can guard from the side. However, this is not a true string as the opponent can simply duck afterward. If you think the opponent will try to crouch under your high attack, then you can throw them instead. Again, this is guaranteed to catch them since they cannot crouch in time. Next, we'll take a look at some key attacks from Brad's special stances: ducking, slipping, and sway. Brad can enter ducking stance by pressing forward, punch plus kick plus guard, or simply by tapping forward after specific attacks. You'll notice that once Brad enters the ducking stance, high attacks naturally miss overhead. From the ducking stance, Brad can perform the ducking rush. While the first two attacks are high, they are uninterruptible and the soonest the opponent can attack is on the third hit. However, since the third hit is a mid-attack, it will counter-hit an opponent attempting either a standing or crouching punch, allowing for the final hit to be guaranteed. Brad can also enter ducking again simply by pressing forward. While this is a great way to apply pressure to an unsuspecting opponent, being an entirely linear series means that Brad is susceptible to a timely evade. If you suspect your opponent will attempt an evade, Brad can use the net catch throw to nab them. Let's now explore Brad's slipping techniques. Enter slipping by pressing down or up with punch, kick, and guard, or simply by tapping down or up after specific attacks. A great attack Brad can perform from slipping is the hunting middle kick. The hunting middle kick gives Brad advantage on guard, which provides him another chance to attack and counter-hit the opponent. But since it's slow to execute, you'll want to choose the appropriate time to use this attack, such as after a knockdown. If you happen to land the hunting middle kick as a counter hit, then Brad has enough advantage to guarantee a further punch-kick combination. Here are two combos from Brad's jumping knee. The second one can also be performed from his heavy spinning elbow. And from his high kick on counter hit. And now on to Go. Go Hinogami is an assassin who is proficient in the judo arts. With powerful attacks that incorporate full body weight into each strike, he is quickly able to decimate all that face him. Go's grapple game is not to be underestimated as well. With his large variety of throws from any position, Go can take advantage of his opponent's fear and toss them around with ease. Go's standing palm is one of the best moves in his arsenal. Not only is it very, very quick, it will knock opponents down on normal hit for a combo. Since the move is a quick 14 frames, Go will be able to land this move for free after blocking most launcher class attacks. Go can also land the standing palm evading slow attacks as well. You can use this move liberally as it is safe on guard. Another good move Go has is his down forward punch. This move has extremely long range and is excellent against people who like to backdash and fight from distance. Like the standing palm, this move is also safe on guard. Since these moves are safe on guard, your opponent will most likely try to regain the advantage with a jab or elbow. Go can take advantage of this situation with his Sabaki grapple that reverses all of his opponent's high and mid-class punch attacks. From this clinch position, Go has 4 options to throw his opponent for a good amount of damage. Here are a few of Go's very useful hit throws. The first one is a half circular high which can also catch opponents with a standing guard. This next one is good from starting distance and against those who try to keep you away by attacking slightly out of range. And from slightly farther than starting distance, Go can use this low kick to transition into a throw as well. New to Final Showdown is Go's guard breaking headbutt. When directly facing an opponent, you can break their guard with this move and get a guaranteed punch kick follow-up. When guard breaking from the side after a successful evade or offensive move, the properties change and you can get the standing palm combo guaranteed. Plan to incorporate this guard break move in your repertoire against players that like to fuzzy and guard a lot. Go has one of the largest grapple arsenals in the game. If you can catch your opponent hesitating at any moment, make sure to seize this opportunity and throw them from any position. Here are some combos for Go that will work against most characters. And finally, on to Kage. Kage Maru embodies the ninja philosophy through his elusiveness, deception, and mobility. A single false move can lose the game, and it is this knife-edge strategy that makes Kage exciting to play and fearsome to play against. In this training session, we'll explore this strategy in more detail by looking at some key attacks, stances, and throws. Let's start by reviewing Kage's better-known evasive attacks. The downward chop has the ability to avoid all high attacks even at a medium disadvantage and can lead into a combo. The front somersault kick has the ability to avoid all low attacks and can also lead into a combo. Opponents who often rely on safe pokes, such as standing or crouching punch, can be undone rather easily with a correct read. Continuing with the theme of evasion and deception, let's take a look at some key features of Kage's special stances. First up, the Shippujin stance. Enter the Shippujin stance by pressing punch plus kick plus guard after various moves. Once in Shippujin stance, Kage's low posture makes him difficult to hit. With the right setup, Kage can punish these whiffed attacks with the rising chop and follow up with a combo. However, if your opponent catches on to your baiting tactic, they may instead decide to attack with something bigger and with more reach. In these situations, you'll want to immediately strike from Shippujin stance with your fastest attack, the swat, to interrupt your opponent. However, it's critical that you enter Shippujin stance with as much advantage as possible, such as after a successful hit. Otherwise, the disadvantage will be too great to overcome. Against a patient opponent, Kage has two other strong options from Shippujin. By pressing forward punch, Kage will perform a fast, long-range mid-attack that will crumple the opponent and lead to a combo opportunity. By pressing down kick, Kage can trip a standing opponent with double sweeps. Stopping after the first hit is also possible for even more mix-up games. Both these options work well together once your opponent is afraid of attacking Kage in Shippujin. Use forward and punch versus those that have a tendency to duck, and down kick or down kick versus those that tend to stand up. While the Shippujin stance has an offensive bias, the Jumanji stance can be viewed as more defensive due to its evasive, deflective, and reversal capabilities. Let's explore these now. You can enter Jumanji by holding onto the buttons after various moves. Once in Jumanji stance, Kage's neutral position will automatically reverse any standing single-handed strikes. The switch kick is a great attack that can evade low attacks and crumple the opponent. The parry and kick has sabaki properties that allow it to nullify an opponent's standing high punch, high elbow, high kick, mid punch, or mid elbow. New to Final Showdown for Kage is the spinning chop. It is a half-circular mid-attack that can only be evaded to Kage's back. On normal hit, this will spin the opponent sideways, allowing Kage to apply more pressure. With a side-turned advantage, watch what your opponent likes to do. If you think they will try to attack, you can get a side crumple by pressing down forward kick. And if you think they will stand and guard, go for a throw. Here are some combos from Kage's 10-foot toss. This completes our series of 12 training sessions. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm Jeff Beckham from Sega. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.